what happens when that man, let's just say he was a minimum wage, a average earner. What happens when that man come up on some money and she find out, oh, he got a pay raise? Oh, he don't hit him. Oh, what? I need to
Oh
go.
yeah.
I need to go get an increase.
Oh,
You got a raise,
homeboy,
nigga. You got a raise.
bro. My homeboy that's going through a divorce that I mentioned when I first got on this panel. His wife earns good income. She makes like $80,000-$90,000 a year. She's got a master's degree and she's worked off and on during the time of their marriage. He's paid all the bills the entire time that they've been together, and he makes like he was making like $80,000-$90,000 a year. He just landed a job because he's been in his career field long enough where he has taken over an entire region of the state, and that brother's gonna make $450,000 this year bare minimum. And if you don't think that woman is going after that money, you are out of your mind. She is going after that money, even though the house is damn near paid off. She is going after that money, even though she makes more than enough money to support herself. She is going after that money, even though he has paid all the bills. She is going after that money.
He chose that woman.
By and large,
y'all are
that's what the ladies do.
Just how we choose them, y'all are choosing them.
I tried to ask.
He married her.
Nobody can.
Do you know
see,
what
DJ,
my claim was?
what you doing wrong is you keep doing this. Y'all are chosen. Nobody's wearing that in the vetting phase that they're gonna act like that.
This was the first time I've said that. So
they've been married
you said
for
it earlier.
years with 2 kids.
No,
y'all vetting wrong. Y'all picking wrong. I'm telling you, these things that women are
vet better. That's
there's no way that you can do. We're telling you, there's no way.
Because I was given a response.
Hold on, y'all. One mic.
That's what I actually.
I advise you to go check out this interview I had with a 20-year divorce attorney, by the lead attorney. A lot of these things that's happening in divorce and after the effect, there's no vetting class. You can't go sign up and go pay $1,000 for it to prepare you for this. Women turn ugly in the event of divorce, and none of these signals are shown in the beginning.
Men don't turn ugly.
And this is. See, now you want to do the tit for tat. I'm just trying to give you the understanding.
But y'all do it the whole time. The whole life.
Okay, you got it.
Money is this way with men. Money is that way with women. Like,
so you don't even want to understand. You just want to throw tit for tat.
You don't like women. Just stop.
We were talking about. Chell started this whole question on what.
DJ, come defend yourself. You said Darwin doesn't like women. Darwin is married, man.
No. I didn't say Darwin doesn't. So that wasn't to Darwin. So what you got to understand, like, did you watch the whole show? Because in the whole show, it's generally men focusing. It's always, his show ends up turning into men versus women, and it's so stupid. But I say this all the time. I'm like, they tell these stories. They get on here and it's, oh, I know a dude that I got take for a house, or I know a dude that Okay, and let me tell my stories too. Okay. I divorced and got my son taken from me for no reason because I moved to Atlanta. So again, like, I know so many people that go through bad stories with men.
Okay, that's fair.
So there's women's bad stories too. And so in the space of a entire podcast type of stuff, I'm not a podcast person, I'm a human. Okay. So in the space of me and you, we're friends, we're just talking as humans. So I'm talking to you on your show as a human. So in the space of me, it's like, I don't fault man or woman, but if a man's gonna sit in front of me and say, women this and they do this and they take money and they take money and they take money, duh. Y'all are choosing them and even choosing them so far to marry them. Get a prenup.
It doesn't always work. The prenup doesn't always work.
Why? She not gonna marry you? Well, don't marry her then. Now you know the truth. It's transactional.
No. She may sign it, but when we go to court, it's up to the judge on how he interprets the prenup.
Well, don't get married.
Okay, and men are saying that, but then women are saying y'all are scared. Literally, there was a woman on La Peeps when men said they don't want to get married. It wasn't even too long ago. She was like, "Oh, y'all are just insecure. Y'all are just scared. Y'all just hate women." When men are saying, "Okay, we're not gonna get married," they're like, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah, that's stupid. I would say, personally, I would tell a man, do not marry if you don't feel safe at all. It doesn't make you insecure. It doesn't make you anything. But if this woman does not make you feel safe, if your finances are not safe, it's a bunch of dudes running their mouth, but they ain't got no money.
This woman literally said it. The woman on your show. I watched that part, and they already debunked that. Because let me give you an example, right? If I marry
Yeah.
you right now and I make 20,000, it doesn't mean in 10 years I'm still going to be at 20,000. Sure, I don't have money now, but in 10 years, if DJ finds a man who's taller than me because I'm only 5'8", and now she's into taller guys and she wants to divorce me, at the 10-year mark, we have amassed assets. Let's say I'm even the provider for whatever reason.
But don't get married in America. Like, I'm big on that. I don't believe in marriage. So the question, and then when it comes to that, when they're telling these stories about these women, I'm like, y'all chose them. That's all I'm saying from my heart. It's like, don't marry them then. The man only marries a woman because he wants to marry the woman. Otherwise, what are you marrying her for? Because marrying her is not a value financially. So be prepared to lose your finances when you marry a woman in America because they design it stupidly. It's designed for the woman to win.
That's fair. But I think for me, what this shows men really actually love women. It's not that they hate them.
Yes,
what
you
they're trying
guys
to do, they're trying to express their concerns, hoping women can see where they're coming from, change, because that shows you. Because if men didn't care, they wouldn't talk about this.
But we just said that the women ain't gonna change. Remember, we said they're just gonna go find men that are willing to do it, and that's why I said there has to be something different. I think Darwin. I want to say Darwin said something. Stop dating women. I forgot what he said about stop dating women. I do know he subscribes to the don't date women with kids thing. He's big on that.
No single mom.
Yeah,
wait. I'm gonna tell him right now. Darwin, the only single mom that men should marry is DJ. Just say. He's gonna. They're gonna call me a simp for that one. I can't wait for the comment.
Simping. No, but I'm just big on that. So my passion is not more or less debatable to bias to men or to women. I love my men and I love my women, and I love men, and no man has ever hurt me. I don't have the past pain of a hurt of a man. My ex-husband, yeah, he did what he did, but did that hurt? No, because at the end of the day, I'm a child of God. So I'm not in control of you. So I look at marriage different. And so in the space of me, people don't need to get married if your mindset is even transactional to where you're scared to lose your finances.
But so are you going to tell your son not to get married?
I wouldn't tell anyone not to get married, but be prepared. I'd prepare you for man losing. Yeah. If you want to lose, have fun. But guess what?
Okay.
Is there any difference in you signing on the dotted line to work for a company?
Yeah, there is.
No, there's not. You can lose your job any day. Every state is at will at this point.
I can lose my job, but here's the difference, right? They're not going to come at my house and take my TV. They're not like the money I got from the company to buy my car. They're not going to come and take it.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to take my kids away. I'm even going to be honest. Can I tell you something? And most men would agree with this. Most men don't fear divorce because of money. Most men fear divorce because of the kids. The fact that now I have to beg another man, the judge, who wasn't there when I was clapping your cheeks from the back to make the babies, to decide when I can see my kids. That's what most men hate. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have to beg somebody else who wasn't there that night when you were screaming my name to beg him when I should see my kids.
Well, you're the one that married, though.
I know, but that's my point.
So that's my point of marriage. It's like you guys go get married under the law, and I need the law to validate this. That's horrible.
I mean, it's tough.
You can go get married through God. You don't need to get married through the states of America.
But here's the thing: men love women, but women don't like those conditions. They don't like the prenups. They don't like, oh, let's just be together. No government. They don't like those things. So why men are speaking of, men are trying to find a solution, because men still love women.
Yeah, women love men too. I think so. I think there's women that love men. I think that women just are super transactional, and I think a lot of men are transactional, and I don't think that people have the right mindset today. It's just very rare and hard for people to connect in that space. But in the space of marriage, I just don't think that. I think that it has to be for two individuals that really come together and want to do this thing, and it has to be like I said. I'm finding you like this. You making 50,000. Okay, you find me like this. I'm making 50,000. We're together.
I really
We're
don't believe you.